If you're just trying to connect with your core and learn how to strengthen that better and how that directly impacts your lifts, your strength, your endurance, and even confidence in the gym too. My name is Shelby Wilcock. I am a physical therapist and I specialize in pelvic health.
What made you want to do pelvic health?
Yeah, so honestly, starting out, I had no interest in working with like the bowel, bladder, pelvic floor muscles, but my interest first sparked in my very first clinical where I had a lot of like hands-on experience there and just like working with different patients, dealing with different issues with their pelvic floor. So that's where it really sparked my interest. And then the more I listened to like podcasts about it recently, I really grew more interested in it. And now I'm treating and working with a lot.
For how long?
So I graduated Misericordia University back in December. So more recent, but yeah, thank you.
So who's a good fit for this seminar and what types of things will you be talking about?
Yeah, great question. Just really anyone who is really into fitness, but also those who are navigating pregnancy, postpartum, no matter if it's however many years into motherhood. Really, I feel like that population would benefit. If you're leaking during your workouts, that's a big one too. So seen with like CrossFit community, runners, jumping, those activities that kind of cause the leakage.
You're going to tell me why I pee when I jump rope?
Exactly, yes. We'll talk all about it.
Great. So what type of topics specifically, because I mean, not just women who have had babies pee when they work out or what, at any other time, what type of topics will you be doing at the seminar?
Yeah, so a big one is just the topic of what incontinence is, like how to manage like those symptoms and the approach to take with that. Another topic we'll go into is just like breathing and how that connects to the pelvic floor, what that means for it. It's something that we do every day, and like the pelvic floor is so overlooked at times too, but we use it every day too. So we'll talk about that. And also just like the core connection. So something we'll talk about more is diastasis recti, where the abs kind of separate and you might see that bulge when you're doing like a sit up or trying to get out of bed, and how to like navigate that as well.
Nice. Modifications for workouts.
Yeah, cool. Absolutely. And how to like scale as needed too. So just really working on connecting with that core better.
Can you tell us what the flow of the seminar is going to be?
Yeah, so starting out, it'll be just discussing pelvic health, what the pelvic floor is, how it functions, and then jumping into a boot camp styled workout. So Brooke will be coaching that, leading it, and I'll jump in as needed for some modifications. And then we'll talk a lot about breath work also throughout it, and also end with some of that breath work too.
Cool, very good.
Anything else you want people to know about it, or that women should know about pelvic health in general?
Yeah, so I think a lot of the misconception too is like with pelvic health in general, they think go to like strengthening the pelvic floor immediately.
Sure, yeah.
Like do your Kegels, keep doing those, and that's like the biggest thing that you hear, and it's like people are given that, especially after like pregnancy is a common thing. But that is not always the case, so it's like you got to take a bigger look, and
I think that's the quick fix.
Yeah. They think it's a quick fix, and it's not it.
If you could give women one tip as far as them struggling with their pelvic floor health, what would it be?
I think number one is really seeking a pelvic floor physical therapist for it. They are experts in this field too, so it's really important to have that involvement in their care as well. But connecting with breath work is like a foundation that I always like to teach with my clients. So just teaching about breathing and how that impacts and connects with the pelvic floor.
Nice. So the seminar will be on November 22nd from 10 to roughly 12.
Yep.
Anyone can come?
Yeah, welcome to anyone.
Members, non-members, women of all ages.
Just gonna say not men.
Yeah, true.
Women of all ages. I said women of all ages.
Yes. Anyone who's a woman, you have a pelvic floor, come join us.
Yeah, my understanding is that it's meant to be pretty like open-ended, like discussion based. It's not just gonna be like lecture. It's gonna be like it's supposed to be a dialogue for you to help women.
Yep.
Good. We're super excited. We can't wait.
Yeah, I'm very excited too.